welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. I am so tired of hearing the word hate, seeing hatred being placed on other people. Come on. We as human beings, we can be so petty sometimes. I understand. Yes, we all have flesh. I understand that, you might not like everything about a person. But to go to hate, to just out blatantly want to harm somebody, I am so disgusted, you might say, with some of the human race. What are we doing, people? And why are we doing it? Yeah, I know. The Bible uses the word hate. It's in the Bible. It says 87 times the word hate. But it's in there for good and it's in there for bad. It all depends on the contents of the sentence as to how it's used. But I did never see it say, hate your brother, unless he's in sin. It say God hates sin. It didn't say God hates you because you got a better pair of shoes. It didn't say, hate somebody because they got a bigger house. It didn't say hate nobody because of their skin color. Because God has no respect of person. So why are you hating on somebody because of who they are and what they have? That's petty. Petty. Even as they say, well, they used to say, I'm not too up with the lingo these days, but petty.com. Come on, get over yourself. Now, if you really want to hate something, well then, let's hate what God hates. Because in the end, that's all that's going to matter. Because when you see Jesus face to face, you are going to get judged. And what are you going to tell him when he open that book and see that you hated your sister or your brother for some obnoxious reason that does not even make sense? It's not going to be good for you. You're not going to heaven. You're not getting in. Because you hated him because you thought he had more than you. Or you hated him because you thought God loved him more than you. Wrong. So let's just quickly go to Proverbs, the 6th chapter. Proverbs 6, and we're going to start at verse 16. And I'm going to sort of read a version that might help us all out. Okay? So if we're going to hate, once again, let's make it worth our while. Let's make it something that God tells us that we can hate. So it says, there are 6 things the Lord hates. And of course, we want to be like the Lord. We better find out who the Lord is. We need to know who Jesus is. We need an understanding. Like the Bible said, I get understanding. We need to understand because some of us got it mixed up and twisted and, we just out wrong as to who we think Jesus is and how he responds and what he likes and what he don't like. So we need to, really find out who Jesus is. But it says there are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. Haughty eyes, okay, you think you better than somebody. See, that's the whole problem right there. That's that pride that think you better than somebody. And a lying tongue. We definitely need to examine this one. Hands that shed innocent blood. And right now, we don't even want to talk about it because we all know what's going on with Israel. We all know that nonsense that's going on. And you think God appreciates that? You think you get to heaven after you done shed innocent blood? You better find out who Jesus really is. Okay, then it says, a heart that devises wicked schemes. You know, you can't rest at night. You can't rest during the day. You have no peace. Because why? Because you're evil, always. Then it says, feet that are quick to rush into evil. You just join in the party. You just follow with the crowd. You just, become one with them. And you don't even know what's going on. Have you bothered to research anything? No, you just join the party. Didn't do the homework. Same thing was going on here a couple of years ago. With the policemen were accused of killing another race. One race was accused of killing another race. Some of it was ridiculous. Some of it was out and out murder. But some of it wasn't. Learn to do your homework, people, before we go rushing in and joining the party. So, with that, you can finish reading the rest of it on your own time. But let's hate what God hates. And then we'll be sure to see God's face in peace.